Aaron runs Green Conscience. It's over on Church Street. It's a retail store, which is terrific. It's a place to go and see stuff. And she'll talk a little bit about her.
So I own Green Conscience. I've been in business since 2009. And when I started, I actually considered myself like many of our clients and consumers who knew a little. I thought I knew a lot, but I actually knew very little. And now 5 years later, I still feel like I know a little bit more. But I think I have a unique perspective because I do have a retail showroom. A little bit more about the showroom. We do interior finishes. Our theme is not so much on the energy efficiency side, like our topic today, but more on the health end of the spectrum. So I have consumers coming to me who are interested in the green aspect of health. So how can I make my health, indoor air quality specifically, better? I have a child with asthma. I'm recovering from cancer survivor, or we eat healthy, we live healthy lifestyles, and we want to continue that theme in our home.
Which I just would say that's a big part of green.
It is a big part of green.
That is this topic.
Yeah, it is.
Low
it is.
VOC paints.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah,
all of that stuff.
yep.
That's a big part
Toxic
of it.
carpet.
Yeah, so it's definitely something that people, I think, can understand maybe a little bit more easily than energy efficiency. But so I have people coming in who know a lot and a little, and I kind of want to talk a little bit about, and these are just my anecdotal
Getting into the presentation.
anecdotal
Talked about
experiences.
this.
Is what is the typical person that I'm seeing and I'm coming into contact with. And primarily they are anywhere from the ages of 30 to 60. And the home value that they are working within is about, and these are just broad, my own observations, between $400,000 and $800,000 homes. Green interest seems to drop off significantly above that. And not always, but for the most part.
No, it really does.
And beneath that, there are occasions, but that is the kind of the sweet spot. There are two kind of people that we call the purists, as Tim referred them to. They are very educated. They will often know as much as you, or sometimes more on some things. And they're looking they're looking for expertise, but they're looking for execution. They're looking for someone to execute their plan, be a partner. I also kind of compare it to people who are involved in their own health. They're looking for a doctor not to tell them what to do, but to work with them. And so they're looking for the resources, the materials, and the expertise to execute their plan. And then there's people who say, wow, I'm interested in green, but I just went online and did a search, and I'm boggled. I have no idea how to approach this. This is way over my head. And so they might come. John just said he had someone that. So it's we don't always know where they come to me. They might come to Tim. They might come to Olivia. Where the entry point is, but they're coming to someone and they're saying, and sometimes it's just they're builder friendly. I was just saying, you have a real estate agent who they're your real estate agent because they're your aunt, or they know a friend of a friend. So a lot of times too, homeowners are having contractors that they've worked with and have relationships with that they're looking to for advice, who aren't prepared to field these questions. We're hoping that they're coming to someone who has some expertise, who can guide them in the right direction. So I found that people will pay more money because we're talking about price, for energy efficiency if there's a good return on investment. And that I find that people will pay more money for finish items on a remodel, but in new construction, they do not want to pay more for finish goods, in which I would like to say that I can compete on regular market prices for finish items. So
which is a floor, a wall,
paint, primarily countertops.
Yeah.
Anything that you're kind of finishing, and floor finish, sealers. We do work with different stone and sealers and adhesives and other specialty items like that. That's it.
John, why don't you talk a little bit about does a lot of energy efficiency work?